Welcome everyone. I'm really excited. Last year I did a trip that was one of my craziest yet. It's a week on the river. That's 8 days and 7 nights with no food and only enough water to last for the first day. Such a quest would test me not only physically and mentally, but it would test my angling skills like never before. The mission was twofold: catch big fish and try to survive. Yeah, I was out on the... Whoa, brother. On day one, the goal was to quickly find a suitable camp spot because the forecast called for heavy rains in the area. I don't know if we're going to be doing much boat fishing today. We've got heavy storms coming in soon. And I really, frankly, would like to get to a prime spot and bank up for the night. Day one's always pretty rough. And this is going to be a rough trip. We're trying to be out here 7 days. Don't have to be, but want to be. That's a cool little spot. Water's 75 degrees. It's not going to be too hot this week. I think temperatures are going to range from the high 70s to mid 80s as highs, and the low temperatures at night might be around 57 and ranging in between 57 and 65 degrees. So real nice camping temperatures. Hopefully just cool enough for the mosquitoes not to go crazy. We're gonna try and target flatheads with live bait, but really everything's on the table this trip. Cut bait, live bait, anything and everything really.
On my way to the first night's camp, I spotted a nice tree with current running through it. I stopped and fished a while with not so much as a bite.
Here's that creek mouth. Looks like a tough place to camp, but maybe possible. I'll have to investigate. Big gar in here. Ooh. Not the worst place to camp either. Let's see how shallow it is in here. There's a hump. Came up to 2 feet. Now it's dropping back off to about 4 foot. Oh, not bad. 8 feet. Ooh. This is a very intriguing place, y'all. This could be a great spot to fish here at this mouth, but let's see if we can go up in here a little bit. I wonder if anybody's ever fished this before. It's 13 feet in here, guys. Wow. Time to get to work out here in the bush. Wasn't even ready to fish yet. I was setting up camp. I had my bluegill just dangling off the bank here. Something picked it up. We've got it. Ooh. Pretty big gar. Oh, I let it go. Let it go, and of course it mangled our bait. Once again, guys, I'm not even mic'd up, and these gar are taking this bluegill from right off the bank. This one appears to be a little more serious. Yeah, he dropped it. Thankfully, the storms didn't come at 2 o'clock like they were supposed to. Some gars got this right here. Plenty of gar in the area. Anyways, the storms didn't come at 2, which is great. There's more wind than there was earlier, which makes it feel a little better. But today is very, very hot. Very, very hot. I guess it is late May. But anyways, we're here. And I'm no bushcraft master, but I'm a little bit proud of the setup. Let's check it out. For now, I just want something to hang out in. So I strung me up a little shelter. so that way when the rain comes, I'll be able to hang out in it. At this point, I'm not really sure we're gonna get a storm. There's like an 80% chance all afternoon. But here we go, cut bait, small piece of bluegill. 13 feet. Probably a gar, most likely. Yep, you see how I bent it over and just let it go? Gar will do that. This one might be hooked up. This one might be hooked up. Zooming across the water. What is this? Is that a catfish? Yes, that's the best news ever. That's a catfish on there. And I was up gathering firewood, and then this one's been hitting for a while. This is a gar, it's large. But yeah, we caught a catfish. This feels real weird. Okay, so we got a catfish. I think it's a channel cat. Is this some kind of turtle? Almost feels like a flathead. Got no idea what this is. What is this? Oh wow, my first ever snapping turtle. That's a big boy. He's gonna go for my line there. Hope you guys can see that. Okay, there's life in this creek. I gotta secure our catfish first, priorities. It's not only gar here. That right there is a great eating size fish. So once I secure dinner here, I'm gonna try and catch another cat while I set up my fire. Then I might take a break. Let's call it that. All right, let's try to land this turtle. If I do, I'm gonna get a shot with him because I've never caught one before. Tell you, they're heavy. He's gonna go. He was real strong. It's a small live crappie I caught rod and reel. Now that I have a little confidence there's some catfish here, I'll use the live bait. Plus I have too many in my tank, like 25. Actually, we'll pitch him right here towards the middle where we caught that blue cat. Okay guys, that's a golden shiner live. If you know, you know. It's been a hot day. Oh yeah, wow, not as deep as you think. Until you get over here, it's a lot of gar. Woo! Yeah, it's looking kind of dark, like it might want to rain. I sincerely hope not. That's a very, very dark cloud. Oh yeah, I never really showed y'all what was in the tank. Got some real nice baits. Got a lot of these golden shiners, which we'll start to use a few of those. That right there is just a money live bait. Okay, there we go. Whoops, sorry. Something's swimming in with this. Something is actively swimming in with this right here. We're hooked up, and we're hooked up, right? What's going on? Yeah? No? What in the world? Oh, we caught a catfish. Yay. We caught a catfish. Very, very soft biting blue on the live shiner. Great, great. That's a dinner fish. Well, he's a dirty guy, but there's my second blue cat, and I have to say, very happy. He ate a really big bait for what he is. I mean, that shiner is pretty big, but this is also going to go in our stringer snell with these two fish and be eaten very, very, very well. Oh, that had to have been a gar. Daggum. Let's get him on the stringer. Well, guys, I have to say, this is quite an experience. Right now, I'm in this little creek mouth, and the wind around me is really jamming. But right here, it's mostly wind protected. We're just getting a light breeze, and it's fantastic. But it's really weird because all around me, outside of this little valley I'm in, is getting really windy. Across the river for sure, but the wind keeps swirling in here. And you can hear it coming in waves. By the way, I don't have dry bags. I just use trash bags. So like my clothes are double trash bagged, and I bring a lot of extra trash bags because trash bags are clutch. Ooh, the shirt stinks, but it's going back in. Should be mostly dry. Yeah. Whoa, that's big. Stay hooked up. That's a big one. Well, I say that. It's acting really weird. Probably a gar, but don't know. Catfish? What do we got? Wow, catfish, man. There's blues all over this creek. Okay, okay. That was just a couple minutes after putting it on the current seam. That's exciting. That was up shallow. So we've caught blues deep and shallow. 3 of them now. I'm gonna let this fish go. Let's check him out. Okay, biggest blue of the day. Exciting. I have hope for a big blue here. That'd be awesome. Or a flathead. That was on a body chunk of shiner. We'll see you, bud. Fish appear to be biting. This is great. Just saw a big gar go down out there. But that's not what we want. We want a big, big catfish. How beautiful it is. I don't know, we're just gonna check bait. Okay, there is something on. What in the world? What have we got on the live shiner? We've got a gar. Actually hooked up? No, we just annihilated my shiner though. That is a live bluegill. Oh, Oh, vicious. Might be turtles. Absolutely vicious. Might be hooked. Might be hooked. All right. I think that's blue cat number 4. Another just healthy eating size fish. Viciously destroyed. Is it this one? Oh, the bell popped off. So it should be a fish on, right? Okay. Oh, feels better. Feels, I don't know what it is. Maybe it doesn't feel better. What is that? Ooh. What is that? Might be a flathead. That'd be sweet. Hey, good fish. Very, very fun fight. He hit the live bluegill. This tiny creek. Really, really cool. Creek battles are fun. Glad I came here. We're gonna let this guy go. Yeah, he was ready to go. See you, buddy. Hi guys, this is masa with Slap Your Mama seasoning and a bunch of catfish nuggets. Shake and bake, baby. I really don't think we have baits on any of our rods, but that's okay, because it's dinner time. We'll bait up after we eat. Well, it just happens sometimes. That's why I have my vice grip handle here. On the bright side, my last piece of fish is going to get really, really crispy, which is something that's been lacking tonight. It's been a decent night for this little tiny creek mouth. It's just got all kinds of fish in it. Pretty cool place. There's a fish. Man, it's violent too. Uh-oh, it's headed upriver. I don't know what this is, man. It's acting big though. But it's probably not, but man. Well, good morning everybody. So, this is the 8-day journey, right? And I'm gonna be on my kayak and camping the whole time, right? So the question is, how do you bring enough water? The answer is the Sawyer squeeze system, all right? Now I used to only use this on my faucet at home to see how it works. But we're gonna go to where the water's flowing over there. We're gonna filter it into our jug and hope that we don't get sick and die out here. So what we're gonna do is take this bag, fill it up with water, put the filter on, and squeeze it into our jug. The water actually looks clear. There's no way it can taste as clean as it looks. But look how clear it came out. Let's try it. It certainly has a interesting texture. I did bring some of these. I am gonna flavor it.
initial mouthfeel is kind of funny on that.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're out here on the kayak and we have no destination in mind. I'm out here for 8 days. This is the second day. So really yesterday was just about getting my bearings about me. So now I'm ready to rock and roll and really fish from the kayak today. I don't know what we're gonna be doing today or what we're gonna see. I've never been here before. This is a wild river, deep in the wilderness. So I love this. Let's rock. Something about being out here, just waking up and the only objective you have is to fish. It's extremely exciting. And it's just beautiful out here. This is just premium flathead time, I feel like. Water temperature 72 degrees. Here's a cool spot. Might try and fish it. There's a point of natural rocks out there. Man, there's a few. There's these big pockets in the walls that are all eddies. That's a shiner head right on the seam. Live shiner on the slacker water. And we're just gonna put that just a few feet from us right there. Yeah, guys, this little stretch is freaking epic. This is next level. Got 3 rock points. This one has the least rock. The next 2 have a lot of rock. And there may be more after that, but there's slacker current and you can tell it's just deeper over here. Oh, on the cut bait. Whoa, that was on the shiner. It got hammered. What the heck? Something just hammered that shiner. We still got it too. There we go. No, what the heck happened? What happened? Why did my clicker turn on? Oh, something picked that up and took it straight into the current. I was shooting B-roll. I shouldn't have been doing that. These winding areas are very interesting. A lot of laydowns. Perfect for any kind of fish, but a lot of flatheads, I feel like. It's a real windy section of river, which is always fun. Get a lot more holes and current breaks and stuff. Whoa, what the heck? How did we not hook up there? Something just demolished it. It's like my clicker somehow keeps clicking on. I don't know how that happens. It's pretty annoying. I'd like to get this hammered right here. I'd like to catch me a big, huge flathead. Man. Gotta be hooked up, right? No? Unbelievable. Something keeps grabbing this guy, man. Here we go. Oh, it took it down and now we're snagged. There's clearly fish down there and I'm having a hard time with them. It looks like whatever fish was hitting our baits has got the best of us. After I snapped my line, breaking off when he took the cut bait down the last time, not a bite. So we're gonna keep moving. We've got a lot of river and a lot of opportunities. Well, a little update for you. Been paddling probably the last hour, but I think we're coming up to something pretty good. There's appeared to be some big boulders up ahead. So that's very exciting because we've kind of been in a long, very shallow, fast stretch. Well, this certainly looks fun. A lot of obstacles here and a whole boatload of current. Well, this is a rough stretch. Shallowest yet. Well, we're now accepting applications for dinner cats. Fishing with cut bait. It's about 3 o'clock. So, you know, we'll be making camp in the next 3 hours at the latest. So it's time to get some fish for dinner. Got a bite right there. Well, it wouldn't be a kayak trip without a little dragging. All right, we got a nice current break right here. Shiner body chunk. And then of course, shiner head, going long. There's a fish. Man, violent too. Uh-oh, it's headed upriver. I don't know what this is, man. It's acting big though. But it's probably not. But man, it's going upriver like a flathead would. Just digging. Oh man, what have we got? Okay, might be our dinner. He's fighting real big though. Ah, first fish of the day is a flathead, and a strong one at that. Come here, bud. Yeah, he's gonna be our stringer fish. All right. He splashed me pretty good there, but first fish of the day is a flathead. And these right here are just awesome to eat. Awesome. Oh, he's beating me up. Green sunfish going down. Guys, I found a really cool spot. Definitely have never seen this before. It's a deep hole that's formed out of sand. Really heavy current, but it's really deep, especially for a sandy spot in the river. It's like 20 feet deep, deepest we've come across. And I marked a big old fish on the decline, so I'm gonna put a couple baits down there and give this one a while. Really fast current. So that was a live sunfish, and then we've still got our shiner head. There we go. It's shooting across the current. It feels kind of big, but it's hard to tell in this current. This is on the cut bait. Uh-oh, we came off anchor. This is going upriver too, hard. Oh, okay, that's a blue. But we got other problems. Yeah, it's a good spot, but we got other problems right now. Yeah, we came off anchor. So we gotta reel this in. Yeah, that didn't take long, guys, just a couple minutes. We're gonna go back to that spot, but yeah, that's a mean blue right there. Absolutely hammered it. Yeah, this is fun. Getting out in this current, getting pulled off anchor like that. What the hell was that? What was that? Okay folks, blue cat. Second fish of the day. And we got some animals up there. Don't know what they are, but I'm out here in the water. I had something big. That's a possum armadillo. A couple of them. Okay, let's let this blue cat go. See you, bud. I think we're at a good spot. So we were just fishing the other side of the current seam. Well, now we're fishing this side because I came up alongside it. It's shaped like a V. So I was fishing this side, now I came up this side. And there's so many fish stacked over here, it's scary. Now, I think that they're gar, but there could be all kinds of stuff mixed in. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast out some cut bait. Long cast too. It had to be a gar, right? Wait, do I still have it? No? Oh man. No, that's gotta be hooked up. Uh-oh, we're getting pulled off anchor. We're pulling this fish up a sandbar. Yeah, that's fun. But got a lot of chaos going on too. What is that? All right, guys. Nice blue cat, little feisty guy. Wow. Just like that. Just like that. We're dragging him up the sandbar, I think. I'm over here trying to shoot B-roll and trying to keep my eye on this snake. And literally a minute and a half in, we're hooked up again. And we're going on a ride this time. It feels like it got hung up on the sandbar, but I think there's a fish on there still. It may not be. It's a really steep drop off. Should be a fish, right? Oh, wow. That's because it's hung up, probably. To back off my drag there. Whoa, we're spinning. There is a fish there. Man. Not good. I mean, I felt like there was a fish there when I got on top of it, but also hung up on something. Feels like a pretty dead weight. Oh, I felt the head shake. Oh, I'm trying to yank it out of these branches. No, it came off. Wow, this tiniest blue. He must have been, he was really wrapped up in something. There's that blue cat. I'm gonna go anchor up in the exact same spot. See if we can catch another. I like to catch a bigger one, but I think I figured out where these blue cats are hanging out at. So let's let this guy go. Woo, that was fun. Seeing a heck of a lot of snakes at the moment. One of them was just a banded water snake. The other two have been copperheads. We don't like copperheads. I mean, they don't bother me too much, but I don't really want to mess with them when I'm in the kayak, you know? It's not really the battleground I prefer. We're gonna put this cut piece of shiner body chunk right on the same current seam. It's a pretty nice spot that evidently it's got some pretty sweet fish in it. Should be hooked up. Man, they all feel heavy bringing them up that incline, but this one didn't quite pull us off anchor. We got him, maybe. We'll see. It's been about 8 minutes since I casted my bait out. Having a ton of fun. It's a cool spot. This guy's running crazy. Why is he running all the way over here? Gotta blow up my pad. Okay, I'm lightheaded. That sucks. But we got a mattress. Well, it took some doing, but I think camp is finally set up. I'm extremely hot. Gotta get some more water from the river. I didn't want to burn through more than a gallon today, but I did. But camp is set up. We have our fire over here, getting our coals going. We got our tent, and then we have our rods and reels right here in the kayak, in the deep hole, right here. I think we're gonna have something big come through overnight. That's the mission. There is a live crappie, the only one we have. Let's go ahead and throw him out. I hope that only something big is eaten tonight for a bait like that. All right, and our same piece of cut shiner that we got the flathead on earlier. The sun is setting. How beautiful. How outstandingly beautiful it is. Yeah, here's that big log. Just sharpening my knife here. Bob on the cut bait. Something weird's going on. Kind of turtle-like though. Whoa, whoa. Right here at the bank it hooked up. Wow, what is that? It swam in. I think that's a blue cat. Yeah, it's a blue cat. Awesome. Okay, there's a blue cat. I'm about to go cook my fish, so I'll go ahead and let this guy go. See you, bud. Fried crispy, fried really hot, so it's nice and crispy. It's just masa breaded catfish. It's really good. Whoa. Now that's hooked up. I bit that piece of crappie and laid that rod all the way over. What do we got? Similar size maybe? What are we dealing with? The fish is sandy, but that was pretty fun. He smoked that crappie head just like 2 or 3 minutes after I put it out. So that's a good start. Not a good start. We've been here a while. Let's hope we can get something big, but there's definitely fish here tonight. The light is very bright, but here's the deal, guys. I've had a rough night, but I'm going to bed. Never been so ready for bed in my life. I hope the only thing that bites is a monster. So I'm about to get comfortable. If you're seeing this, we're gonna catch another big fish. Well, just as I'm getting into bed, I think we're hooked up. It's all rolled up in my line, that's for sure. And you're lucky you're not my dinner. Okay, we'll see you, bud. Well, thanks guys so much for watching. I'm about to get day 3 started here on the river. I'll let these guys go, and I think I'm gonna start getting started with some bait because we're almost out. Here we go. That should be hooked up, no? It's running right towards me. Oh no, we're off anchor. Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride.
In the heart of America, there are places that are seldom, if ever, visited by anyone. This is the 3rd day on my float down a wild river with the simple mission of surviving and trying to catch a river monster. I had no real plan this day except to catch a fish for dinner and to continue to explore this wild backcountry.
This bag you fill with water, you screw the filter on top, you squeeze through the filter into the jug. There we go. Okay guys, well, good morning. So it's the 3rd day out here. So basically we have like a bluegill and 3 live shiners, but we're not gonna be able to fish the whole day on that, right? So I've got this big bag of range cubes or cattle cubes right here, and we're gonna try and catch some bait here from the river this morning. I'm gonna take it easy this morning, sit back and chum this little whirlpool that we caught the blue cats out of last night, because I think that we can catch some kind of bait fish in here. Range cubes, boys. These things are heaven sent. I'm just gonna chum a few feet out. So I'm just gonna chum kind of out in the middle of the hole. I don't want to end up throwing away a lot of bait. But those cubes should sit on the bottom, and we should be able to get something attracted to that area. Now we just got to put as many kernels of corn on this hook as we can. About like so. I think it's a water moccasin there. Dang coyote, dude. Never seen one that close. He's right down here. He didn't see me, I was just sitting there. I don't know if that was on camera or not. But we're gonna go down and throw net. There's a ripple coming up the river. It's so strange out here. I've walked a long ways down here and just not a lot of signs of life.
At this juncture, I made a grand mistake. My angling skills will now be tested more than ever before.
I did something terrible. I apologize. Actually, I apologize to myself. So I went down to this little point right here to throw my net. You know what I did? I threw it and the whole rope came off with it. Well, it's like a drop off right off of that shore. I wasn't able to reach it, and so far I haven't been able to snag it. Yeah, so now I'm on this trip. It's only day 3 of 8. We're gonna be having to catch bait probably every day now on rod and reel only. That is going to be a difficult challenge. There is no backup plan, no cast netting. Day 3. It's already 12 noon, a little past it actually. And the reason why we're getting started so late, we couldn't catch bait for anything at the spot we were at. So we've got a few baits. We're gonna fish a little bit for catfish, try and secure that dinner. And but unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to stop and find a good bait spot and bait fish, you know, which is not really what I wanted to do. But hopefully we can end up somewhere pretty cool soon. Kind of a rough morning on the fishing front. I could have caught more small blues, but it's not really the name of the game. I do want to go through all my bait on those small fish. We're tossing at this little root wad right here. There's a tight little system in here, some really fast current. Big root balls, like 3 of them, but I'm gonna toss at this one right in front of me with this live shiner. There we go. Felt that thing fall all the way to the bottom. Man, stole my bait. Well, I know I haven't done much fishing on the kayak, but I'm out again. I've identified a great spot, I think, to catch some common carp or buffalo. Here on the inside of this eddy. So I'm just gonna film with this camera, but I'm gonna chum with range cubes. We're gonna fish for at least 30 to 45 minutes, okay? We're just gonna chum these out in this little slack area over here. I'll show you. Here we go. The current is here. There's this big cutout. It's nice and slack. Okay, so there are some buffalo. I saw a couple in the area where I chummed. I also chummed the next point down. But for now, nothing's biting on the corn, so I'm gonna put a range cube on a hook. Now, it's less of a hookup rate, but it does work. Whoa, is there fish on? Oh, something bit this hard as soon as we put it out. So something's out there feeding on the range cubes, because those are getting hit instantly and not the corn. Okay, that's what it looks like. Just a little jig head with a little piece of range cube rubber banded to the hook. I'm encouraged because I've been getting a lot of interest here in the range cube, and they're biting just like buffalo or carp. Very, very timid, but you can barely see your line tick. Something already has it. It's unbelievable, guys. This thing just hit bottom and it's already got a bite. go. Oh, we're hooked up. Wow, we're hooked up. I can't believe it. May this be the bait that we need. I think so. It's pretty big. It's fighting like a carp. That was awesome. I saw him suck on it for a while. He brought it in and I didn't tighten the line. I waited till he started to go back out. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, fantastic. Very, very strong. We need this fish. Very strong fish. Very strong fish. Very strong. Where are you at? Where are you at, buddy? There we go. I believe that's a common. A pretty big one, too. Yes. Yes. There is our first excellent bait fish of the day. Just what I was hoping for. Common carp put up an incredible fight, and I find the ones here in the river are especially feisty. All right, y'all, so it's 3 o'clock and I've barely got to catfish today. So I've caught one carp, missed many, but now we've got to go find a few places to use this carp while it's fresh, and then somewhere where we can camp out and hopefully catch a big fish tonight and catch carp or some other kind of river fish, because I have no throw net, so now I'm forced to fish rod and reel only for all my bait, which I came really well prepped for it, but it puts a little bit of pressure on. Oh, this is a real nice looking spot. Look at this big tree. One thing's for sure, I haven't paddled very many miles today. Maybe a mile and a half total. Carp fillet. There we go. Feels like something kind of small. But that was fun. He absolutely tanked that piece of cut carp. Small blue. I would have thought something there might be bigger, but that was fun. Kind of looks like dinner for the moment until I get a better dinner cat. Then I gotta take what I can get out here. If I get desperate tomorrow, this kind of fish will be live bait. But there's our first catfish of the day, just a couple minutes into sitting here, putting my bait in front of that tree. It looks way too big and ominous to have just a little blue cat in it. But we're gonna throw a bait back there and stay a few more. It's a cool little bank right here. I'm really learning about how to fish these rivers. Fresh bait, guys, makes all the difference. I got a few live baits, but I mean, all these are good spots to fish live or cut bait. Okay, next spot, just down the bank. Wow, yeah, this is squirrely in here. Gotta be careful running the rapids like it is. Uh-oh, this is a big tree. I did not want to come across it like this. Okay, good, we floated over. Ooh, this is the fastest I've gone all trip. Fast stuff. Gotta be careful and stuff like this, guys. Get high centered on something and turn sideways, it's not good.
Trips like this can make you feel different ways. At times, being alone in the wild can be overwhelming. It can make you feel like an alien in a different world. Most of the time though, it makes me feel more alive and grounded than ever.
From in the wood, what do we got? From in the wood on the cut carp. Just hammered it. Looks dark. No, that's a blue. They're always blues out here, man. Ah, but he's better for dinner size though. I like that. Come on, brother. Oh, he's barely hooked. Come on. Oh, he broke off. That's okay. He was kind of small for dinner anyways. That's fun. Let's try that one more time. Well, guys, I don't want to go too much farther today. I'm kind of tired. We may have found our camp spot. I'm not sure. I am for sure though that this next little pocket I'm about to fish is pretty cool. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to fish it, but we'll see. If I can, it looks like a pretty muddy looking spot. Deep too. Wow. It's gonna be tricky to anchor on this one. That's just a piece of common carp right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna camp here tonight, to be honest with you. Got a lot of really nice stuff going on here. Should be able to, and a good night fishing spot I feel like as well. Here we go. That should be hooked up, no? It's running right towards me. Like something crazy. Okay. I don't know what it is. It might be biggest of the day. We've been here a while too, about 20 minutes. Current's so heavy, I have no idea. And this fish is wrapped up. Oh no, we're off anchor. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Yeah, we're gonna go for a ride. Well, that's fun. He is the biggest of the day. How much does that mean? I don't know. But these currents are very squirrely. They're going to try and take me to a bad place. I can't do a lot here. Very violent back currents. Okay. Well, he's not much, but he's the biggest. And he gave us a fun fight. A really fun fight. He's pretty white colored because he's been in that muddy brown water. But that was pretty cool. Biggest of the day. As far as catfish, I think the carp may have been bigger. But that's a great fish. He'll eat good for dinner. Is his tail broken? Yeah, his tail doesn't go straight. Anyways, he's doing okay. Fought me good. All right, stringer. Oh wow, we might actually be hooked up. I came off anchor. Yeah, we're hooked up. Okay, don't want to lose our anchor. What is that? It's in all this current. I think that's another small blue. I'm gonna try and hold my position if I can. Oh, things are crazy in here, man. These currents, unbelievable. Ugh. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go get them. The decision's been made for me. Yeah, is that a little flathead? What was that? Or a channel? Well, I really wasn't expecting that. Nice little channel cat right there. Now guys, I just got to camp. And I just put these carp fillets barely in the water. Just so they would stay wet. I mean, yeah, we're hooked up. What do we got? Why is my drag so loose? Blue cat. Well, I figured there was gonna be some blues here. Lucky we already have dinner, dude. Whoa. Now that's pretty fun. Not a bad fish at all. I like there to be a big one here though. Anyways, see you, bud. I dig it. I dig this area right here. I see some firewood around, and I see somewhat of a deep hole, a couple of whirling pools. So I dig this. Yes, I do. This is my inflatable mattress. It's pretty nasty. But you gotta blow it up with your mouth, that's for sure. Ah. So we're gonna keep rolling with the cut carp. I've decided I think I might just go carp fishing in the morning instead of tonight. I might regret that, I don't know. Anyhow, we're gonna pitch up right about here. Oh yeah. That's gonna get smoked pretty quick. Oh my. I'm gonna sit down and chill for a minute. Yeah. What a day it's been, folks. What a day. All right, it's way too late at night. Here's my catfish from that blue cat we caught. Seasoned with Slop Your Mama and chili lime seasoning. Sounds like a decent combination. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it's the only food I have, so we gotta eat it. This is absolutely incredible catfish. I like the chili lime, it makes it spicy. Doesn't look the most appealing, but man, tastes great. Oh man. What is that, a pumpkin seed? The only one I have. Going out live. Okay, big bait. Common carp head.
I've done this kind of stuff a lot, but man, never on a kayak like this, and I have to say, the river's kicking my butt. I need some sleep. Good night.
Good morning. We just need to stay hooked up. My drag is light, don't want to pull the hook. This is big for us today. Yesterday we spent till 3 o'clock trying to catch this fish. Whoa! It broke my rod holder off. What the heck is that? Yeah, they're just on the front side of the sandbar. There we go. That's 3 and 3 casts, guys. Okay, this might work. Whoa, something just ate my bait off the top. Uh-oh, what the heck is that?
This is the 4th day of my week-long solo float down the river. The mission is to survive and hope at catching a giant river catfish. So far, being out here has been absolutely amazing. It has been taxing physically and mentally, but the beauty of the unspoiled nature and wildlife has been more than worth it thus far.
Good morning, folks. This is day 4 of 8 out here. Today's agenda, we got to, number 1, fill our water jug up. We're going to filter this muddy water into this jug and we're going to drink it like we've been doing for the last several days. And then we need to catch some bait. And we're taking the gander across the mud bar because we need to chum up with these range cubes on the top side of this point so that we can catch us some kind of rough fish. So we're going to chum up, let the chum sit for a minute, pack up camp, come over here with the corn, and we'll try and fish with rod and reel for carp. If we don't get bit in half an hour, we're going to the next spot. I like points like this to chum. Okay, that ought to get them in. Good morning, good morning. We're gonna try and see if we can catch some kind of bait fish off of this mud point where I chummed. The mud is very slick. High chance you get to see me follow my butt. We're just gonna put out a little bit of corn. We only have 1 can of corn left after this, so we gotta be careful. Let's throw this out. Okay, well this is baited up from last night already. 2 kernels of corn. Something's got it. There we go, we're hooked up. Yes, 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 yes. Hasn't even been that long into the morning. Yes, I saw the fin of a common carp. We just need to stay hooked up. My drag is light, don't want to pull the hook. This is big for us today. Yesterday we spent till 3 o'clock trying to catch this fish. It's only 8, probably 8:30 in the morning. Oh yes, very hard fighting fish. It's not a huge common, but we don't need a huge common. Oh, what a blessing. I did not know because I didn't see any surfacing fish in this pocket this morning. I know I saw them here yesterday, and that's why I wanted to fish here for these common carps. And these inside river pockets are a great spot, and I'm really confirming that pattern now. Okay, brother, you need to take your time. We got him, we got him, we got him. Woo! I've never been so excited to catch a carp in my life. Well, you never see me so happy to catch a common carp, except for maybe yesterday. We've already got him on a stringer. He's gonna be bait today. We might try and catch one more carp to really have a short up on bait. I don't want to drag too much behind my kayak though. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go catfishing. We came here to catfish. Let's go do that. Such a fun fish, such a great bait. Thank you, God, for giving me this fish so that we can try and catch a big fish today. Good morning, everybody. It's so beautiful out here. It's sunnier today than it was yesterday, but today is looking up because I've caught bait. We're gonna float through and fish as much as we can with the bait we do have, and then towards this evening, we'll find somewhere to camp.
Day 4 again produced many bites from smaller fish.
All right, this seemed like a pretty cool spot to fish. It's just this big root ball in this modified or slightly reduced current right on the side of this little scour that's made by this other root ball up here, and it bangs into this one here on the bank. It looks fishy to me. 3, maybe 2 to 4 feet deep. It's probably about what it is. If we can just make the right pitch, we'll be in the money. That was amazing. That was the best cast of my whole life. Literally the best cast of my whole life. I saw where I wanted it to go very clearly, and that's where it landed. Stay tuned. This might be seconds. So great to get a big flathead. Whoa! It broke my rod holder off. What the heck is that? That's not good. That's just a mean blue cat. I told y'all that was gonna get eaten. Okay, got my rod holder and my rod. That was nuts. If this is a little later in the day, I'd put him on my stringer for dinner, but we'll catch another one like him. Whew. I thought that was the one. Okay, I think that's blue cat number 1 of the day. Super exciting. I'm gonna make sure my rod holder's more secure. I hate to have lost the rod there. Pretty sure I just found a cool spot. There's a lot of wood. Hopefully I can anchor up on it.
I was just trying to tie off my kayak, and then...
Okay, this might work. Whoa, something just ate my bait off the top. Uh-oh, my bait was on the top. What the heck is that? What the heck? Got my anchor all messed up here. Oh my goodness, that's a blue. My bait was sitting on the top, guys. That was a catfish on top water. Oh, I love that. All right, nice blue cat off the top. The camera is running, so we got that on camera. That's so cool. Let's let this guy go. I guess I'll put a bait here. Not in love with it. There's also a shedded snake skin next to me. It makes me nervous. Makes me feel like I'm right in the lair of the snake. See you, bud.
I fished a little more, then took a short break to stretch the legs.
Alright guys, we're at a cool spot. It's just a little scour hole in the corner of this real interesting looking section of river. I remember this place. Bunch of little shad in there. That was pretty good. Whoa, we're hooked up with something. What is that? Bring him over here. I think that's a blue. Man, it did not take them long. I think that's probably another average size. What is that? Is that a channel? Blue. A mean blue. Just a couple minutes after we got here, in the shallow top of the hole, I'm gonna put another bait out there for just a few minutes. Hammered it. See you, bud.
And then we stumble upon a creek mouth.
Oh, this might be the actual creek mouth. Okay guys, I readjusted and I caught a money bait. I could use this live tonight or cut. There's snakes swimming all around me. That right there is premium. Small white bass, hell yes. I'm right on this sandbar as it enters the creek. Can't be very deep. I'm gonna try and catch that fish again, a different fish. Yep, I see you, snake. Fish on. That's number 2 in a row. Okay. Y'all want to talk about bait? This is it. I do think there's a snake coming though. All right, little white bass. What a bait. Awesome. Oh no, Gar. Look at this big gar right here. I can see a big gar. Oh wow. Holy crap. This bait was just hanging off the edge of the boat. What's going on? Things at this creek mouth are crazy as can be. Crazy. Yeah, they're just on the front side of the sandbar. There we go. That's 3 and 3 casts, guys. The greatest bait you've ever seen. Hard to get in the right spot on this sandbar, but I can just twist and cast, no problem. Probably catch them all the same, I hope. As soon as it went down, man. Wow, that's fun. So that's 4 and 4 casts. I mean, I would literally take as many of these as we can get. Small white bass. Okay, I know where they're at. I didn't see it until I got over here. What is that? It's another white bass. Yep, number 5. Awesome. So we're gonna put it right back in that same spot. There's just like a sandbar, like a split in between sandbars. There we go. There's another one. Yeah. Come on. That's number, we'll say 6. Just a great bait.
After catching around 10 white bass, I felt it time to move on to keep looking for big catfish as well as to find a pristine campsite.
Wow, just thumped it. Okay. Come on, brother. No better bait. That's awesome.
It just wouldn't be a kayak trip without a little dragging through shallow water.
Okay guys, the blue cat. We're gonna put him on our stringer just because if we catch another one like him, we'll have a pretty good dinner.
I fished and fished this day and the bite was very slow. With every passing bend in the river, I expected to find a good spot to camp and fish. It took much longer than expected.
It's been one of the longest days of my life. I'm so hot and tired. Just trying to find a spot that looks good. Probably passed one up earlier. Next one I come to. I don't know where I am. Phone's dead. I gotta plug it in and call the wife. She's probably worried sick. I'm just having a hard time, folks. Real hard time.
At long last, I find a pristine spot for camping as well as fishing overnight. A deep hole in the river that drops off quickly into 20 feet of water. There was also a beaver standing there unaware of me, grooming itself.
It's a live white bass going down one of the hardest current seams and drop-offs I've come across. In fact, the hardest current seam and drop-off that I've been into this whole trip. I'm gonna put it right down Main Street, see where it settles. Who knows, maybe more turtles, but maybe not. Just keeps dropping. It's gonna hit that current. It's very deep. Here's a older piece of carp. Thinking about keeping the carp till tomorrow. So I got these white bass I can cut up as well. They probably won't last as long. We'll throw this carp. Same hole further down. Here we go. Well, it's been rough out here, guys. What is this, night 4 or night 5? I think this is night 4. Today was the most rough physically. And mentally it was tough, you know. It was tough, you know. We caught the carp first thing in the morning and fished after that. We're catching some fish and I don't know, time got away from me, but I'm at a cool spot. I think I'm gonna take it easy tomorrow, cause I'm tired, man. Everything out here is work, it's just constant work. Best thing about this is that I have some ranch style beans with jalapenos that I've had for like years. And I'm about to put my dirty bait knife right in this can and open this bad boy up and have some food. All I've had this trip is catfish. You may ask yourself, dude, don't you want those beans to be hot? Heating the beans up is more work, less chilling. I haven't got to do any chilling this trip. Very little. Anyways, cheers. All I have is a fork. It's the best food I've had in my life. Yeah, ranch style beans with jalapenos. So good. And hitting the spot right now. This catfish is seasoned with Slapia Mama and some kind of chili lime seasoning. Oh. Yep. That's the best little catfish I've ever had. Hope to be awoken with the giant. Well guys, just a couple minutes after going to bed, we got another, I think this is a fish on right here. That's a decent catfish right there. Not bad at all. Oh, good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Hanging out by my fire here at 5:30 in the morning, and I have to tell you, the river is just alive. It's coming to life here in the morning. Got birds chirping everywhere. Probably looks dark to you guys, but I'm starting to be able to see. You know what? I just had an epiphany. I'm gonna go back to sleep for a little bit. It'll benefit my day.
Catfish. What's it doing? It's a big catfish. That was a really big blue catfish making its spawning nest in the bank. I can't even turn on my front camera because I don't want to smoke it. I was thinking about camping on the sandbar. It looks like a good spot.
This just got annihilated in shallow water. This is a big fish. What the heck? This is right off this point.
This is day 5 in my week-long journey down a wild river with no food or water. Thus far, it has been an amazing adventure. The mission is to survive, catch something to eat, and try to catch a river monster. It has been hard on the body and mind, but also full of excitement and awe at being implanted into the unspoiled wild.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see, is this day 5 or day 6? I think this is day 5. The beginning of day 5, so tonight will be my 5th night. It's a nice looking area of river. We've got the kayak loaded up, and we've got some live white bass in the cooler, and then we still have our carp on the stringer so we can use that for bait later. But that's what's going on, guys. Packing up camp, leaving no trash, and we're gonna go and try and catch a monster from the kayak, and we'll figure out somewhere to camp tonight. I'm in the middle of a huge wilderness. Haven't seen a soul since I left on Friday morning, and it's pretty cool out here. Good morning. Let's get it. Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm on the kayak, obviously, but I'm in the section that we camped last night. Just this raging current. Man, I marked something big down there. Also, this current seam right here looks pretty nice. If I can get an anchor on it, it's very, very fast current. Put a small piece of white bass right down Main Street. Now that's a great bait. Can't hold them still. That's a live white bass.
After 20 minutes, I decided to move on.
Live white bass is dead, but we'll see what happens when we put him down there. just gonna hold this rod right here, okay? Since we're holding this rod, go ahead and try and find the bottom of the stump. There we go, we're hooked up. Took it right out of my hands. Wow, just a couple seconds after I put it out there, right at the base of this tree. Come on, fella. Oh, he's mean. Okay, guys, that was a lot of fun. If this was later in the day, I'd keep him for dinner. He just hit a small piece of white bass. I just put it at the base of this tree. I kind of followed the trajectory of it. I'll probably try that again. Try and squeeze through here. Oh, I like this, guys. This is dangerous. The white bass is still alive. Put right on the tip, outside tip of this log jam. Now that was good, impressively good. Whoa, what the? That had to have been a big gar. That just snapped my line, folks. I'm at a loss for words right there. It's 50-pound monofilament, 80-pound braid. That's the bait right there, folks. Live white bass. Wish we had more, but we've got the carp after the white bass is done. We're using this white bass where they're good. They're hard to keep alive, so. Dang it. A lot of gar surfacing around here too. Wow, it's still on it. No? Well, got it out of the log jam for us. What the heck was that? I don't even understand, man. It's been a slow day, generally a slow trip, but that's okay, guys. This is fishing like I've never fished before. Just the mission is fishing. No better way is to see the world by river. Seeing places now that very few have seen. I mean, there's no trash out here. It's a little spooky. It really is. I think I just found part of an antler. I gotta look closer, make sure it's not a stick. No, that's an antler right there. Let's try and get it. Oh, cool. Okay, guys. We found some antlers on the shore, It's our good luck charm. That was the best cast of my life, bar none. White bass body chunk. The other one was the head. Let's send this down the way. How did that happen? I want to know what just happened. I checked my phone for 5 seconds. It broke my hook. What's happening? That was a big fish. Been getting a lot of bites, guys. I'm getting beat today, but I've got bait and determination. Can't believe it. Hopefully we get another chance.
Needless to say, it had been a long day, and thus far, a grueling trip. This sort of adventure is the greatest kind, but is also constant work. It is taxing. That being said, I wanted to find a camp earlier in the day so that I could spend some time sitting in my chair doing nothing. It's funny to say that, but that is what I craved more than anything at this point in the journey. I decided to stop all fishing and look for a good spot to get camp set up. The previous days, I had been fishing deep spots in the river. It had not been working. This day, I was more open-minded, and that paid off. In this next clip, I actually observe a large blue catfish burrowing its spawning nest in the bank. It is rare to see them out of water like this. I took it as a sign to camp on this random little mud point for the night.
That's a catfish. What's it doing? It's a big catfish. Big blue catfish. We're gonna grab it. That was a really big blue catfish making its spawning nest in the bank. I can't even turn on my front camera because I don't want to spook it. We may have finally spooked a fish, but I've got a live crawfish right out in front of where he was. I was thinking about camping on this sandbar. It looks like a good spot. I do kind of like the sandbar in my camp here.
Over here, we're gonna fish off the end of this mud point, or this mud bar. But earlier there was a catfish, a pretty big blue catfish that was eating out the wall right there, burrowing with its head, had its tail out of the water. You know, I've tried to fish deep, I've tried to fish awesome like eddies and current breaks, and I've been able to catch small fish, right? But I saw the biggest fish of the trip up here shallow. So you know what? I'm gonna fish up here shallow. Check this out. So I'm up here trying to get my firewood, and I come upon this right here. I don't know what it is. Big bones. Look at that. Interesting. Can you identify it? Okay, cool. Yeah, the forest is thick. That's for sure. A lot more wood up here though. Just trying to keep it ant free. It's day 5, it's the evening, and I gotta tell you, I'm beat. Okay folks, I hate to do it. This guy's been my companion for a lot of miles, but we're gonna have our common carp as bait. But I caught him yesterday morning. It's a great fight. It took me like 5 minutes plus. And he's still fighting me today. That was our common carp right there. Got these 2 big fillets. We'll put most of them up in a sack. Okay, that's a fillet of common carp. Just a common carp fillet as well. I wish that I could adequately explain how beautiful it is out here. My aerator's interrupting it. Every day has been one of the most beautiful days I've ever seen out here. Lush, full of life. Cool. Really difficult. There's our bait. There might even be another one in there, another small guy. I'm not sure. I do know that this guy is not happy. Whoa. What is that? We're hooked up. We're actually hooked up. Is that dinner? Is that the dinner bell? Yeah. Oh, that's the dinner bell. Dinner has been provided. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the stringer and get this piece of cut carp out. That was so cool. When he hit it, he exploded immediately out of the water because it's like 2 feet deep over there. I'm taking that. I dig it. May shallow water bring us luck. Whoa. How does it not have it? Something just went crazy on this white bass. Yeah, I got that. How is that not hooked up? It's gotta be hooked up, right? Yeah, that just annihilated it. Now I wonder if this is a gar that we actually got a hook in. It's probably a cat. Come on, buddy. What is that? Is that a cat? Nice. All right, I can't really turn my light off, but that was a lot of fun. Happy to catch this guy. We're gonna let him go. I don't want to clean 2 fish tonight. This point might produce. I like it. See you, bro. Big bait. See what happens. This just got annihilated in shallow water. This is a big fish. What the heck? This is right off this point. Wow. What is this? It's a bigger blue. Not a huge blue, but biggest this trip. Annihilated it. Wow. Yeah, he's not huge, but he smoked that. I like this spot. Oh, come on. Those are bad banks, boys and girls. Well, that's a catfish right there. Biggest of this trip. He's not huge, but he hit it in like 1.5 feet, 2 feet of water. And so it was really close contact and a huge explosion because he couldn't run down. He was already busting the surface when he hit. Good fight. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. See you, buddy. Wow, another really big catfish in shallow water. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no, it got me around the tree. Oh, he's on there. He's around the tree. I heard a massive explosion. Can I get him around the tree? Oh no. Oh. Okay, awesome. Believe me when I tell you, he bites. This looks like casual fun. I'm sorry. It's not. If you're thinking about doing this, but you don't want to work a lot, don't do it. It's like when it's been a lot of work. That's all it is out here, is constant work. But this is some catfish I made. It's pretty good. Cheers. It's the first food I've had since yesterday at like 10. It's been 26 hours since I've eaten. Wait, is it on? Oh. It swam towards me. Unbelievable. Wow, he has another hook in him. Look at that. He has 2 hooks. Let's see what the other hook is. Alright, there he is. I'm gonna get this hook out and let him go. Where's my pliers? Got us a free hook. It's late, probably 1:30. I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah, 1:45. We're hoping to be awoken with a giant. Good night, guys. Good morning. Slept like a baby. We gotta look out and see if anything destroyed our rods overnight or broke our rod holders. Guys, I have to tell you, it's a long trip out here. This is day 6, but it's super fun. I've never been in such beauty and wildlife in my life. It's not like the zoo where you go and you look at animals and wildlife. You know, out here, especially when you're floating in the kayak, I mean, you're implanted into their environment. And in the kayak, they don't even know you're there usually. So it's like you get to see all kinds of cool stuff. We're hooked up. Yeah, we're hooked up this time. Whoa, very strong, very strong. Whoa, very strong. I'm over here filtering water, and this buffalo that was out there in the middle got hammered. Yeah, I was out on the Whoa, 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 brother. Real good fish. Easily the best of this trip.
This is the final video of my week-long solo trip down the river. The mission on this trip was to survive and try and catch a river monster. The days prior yielded decent numbers of smaller fish, but the big ones were difficult to come by. I was defeated more than once by them, with vicious strikes that snapped my 50-pound test line. But my focus on catching one persisted, and is finally about to pay off. Aside from fishing, this trip was really awe-inspiring, every day immersed in wild nature.
Guys, I have to tell you, it's a long trip out here. This is day 6, and the mission for today is really simple. Pack up camp. I'm gonna fish down with the carp we do have until I find a good carp fishing spot, and I'll pull over on the bank and we'll go do a little carp fishing to catch some bait. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, and then we can keep moving on with fresh bait and try and catch a big fish today. But that's what's going on. I admit myself, I'm feeling very, I don't want to say lazy. I've been working my butt off, but I'm really enjoying sitting here. I'll just tell you that.
I had a little accident. My shampoo bottle bust. I don't know when. I haven't used it this whole trip. But it's got my toothbrush and everything covered in shampoo.
Tastes like ocean breeze. Yeah, my jug's dirty, but my water's clean. Speaking of, we gotta fill us up a gallon before we start this day. Just gonna fill our bag up here. Filter that water. Good morning, everybody. It feels good to be out on the kayak. We're gonna fish around, hopefully catch something big, and I think I'm gonna leave out of here tomorrow. So this is my second to last day. We're gonna take our time, poke around, and hopefully run into a monster. How did we not hook up? Could have been a small fish. I don't know. Throw it out again, see what happens. This looks really gnarly, guys. Okay, we're just running with cut pieces of common carp. This one's gonna go long, right on the current seam into these giant trees. Oh, this is so juicy. That was about it right there, following the trajectory of those trees down. There's a fish that we're hooked up with. No! What just happened? Did it pop off or did my line break? I've never had my line break so many times, guys, in my life. What's going on, man? Feels just slightly better, guys. This front camera just died. Not too bad. I mean, I knew there had to be something there in those logs. He's a little bit better too. I say that. He's fighting pretty decent. Well, folks, it just dawned on me. We might be about to have battery Mageddon on this trip. I don't really think I have battery left. My battery packs, 2 of them are solar, and I believe that they're a lot deader than I thought they were. Well, there we go. First blue cat of the day. Really nice. See you, bud. Here's the deal, guys. I've had battery Mageddon. A couple of things are gonna happen the rest of today and tomorrow. Since I don't really have any batteries left, and also my phone's at like 5%, I have got to start conserving battery. Also, I'm just gonna basically be turning on the camera when there's action or when I'm hooked up, and that's just the way it has to be. I hope you can understand. It's 8 days on the river in a kayak. Logistically, it's very hard to plan for how much battery you need. Well, we caught something out of the shallow part of this timber. Second fish of the day. There we go.
At this place, I hear a familiar sound, the sound of buffalo smacking their lips against floating timber. I wanted to sneak up and grab one, but then
Guys, I was here trying to catch a buffalo in my hand, and this is on the surface. Off the top of the water. Well, I know I'm not going to carp fish there now. All right, everyone. We're at a really cool place. We're fishing for 3 kinds of fish right now. 2 catfish rods off the back of the sandbar. One of them's already gotten slammed. And then we have this yellow rod right here, which is our rough fish rod. We chummed this little whirlpool with corn and range cubes. And I think that we're going to be able to catch us some fresh bait here, because we are out of the carp. It's on those catfish rods. We have no more, so we got to catch bait. Which, by the way, my rig, 12-aught circle hook, 50-pound monofilament leader, swivel to 4-ounce sliding weight on 80-pound main line. That rig right there is just called a Carolina rig, okay? And it's a fillet of common carp. For rods, I'm using big Cat Fever rods, my favorite, medium action spinning, and then we have Pin Fierce reels. This equipment has been time tested for me, let me tell you. We're gonna send this one way down there. But that's just 3 kernels of corn right there. Oh, that's a fish. I don't know what, ooh, he's crazy. I almost think it's a channel. It's a channel cat, man. Live bait size channel cat. It ain't much, but that's bait. We're gonna actually put him in our live well because he's gonna be live bait later. That right there is a 1/0 hook, just with a small piece of bait. On the small bait way down there. I guess there's something there. Whatever it was, it hammered it. Well, it's not much, but it was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and let him go. All right, catching a couple fish here. Hooked whatever that is. Feels bigger than a little cat. Long-necked guy. Yeah, soft shell. We're hooked up. Yeah, we're hooked up this time. Whoa, very strong, very strong. Whoa, very strong. Very strong. This is on the corn. Yeah. So a lot of stuff's been biting the corn. Wow. Like I don't have any control over it in this pool. Been getting catfish bites, turtle bites. Caught a couple little cats, including one right next to this carp on the corn, a little channel cat. This is what we need for cut bait right here. If this is what I think it is. What is it? Man, it almost acts like a catfish. I don't want it to be a catfish. Can't get away from blue cats. Nope, it's a common carp. Ugh. Yes. A fantastic common carp. Just what we needed for bait. The fish we're after are shallow. We're gonna actually go with that. So we're gonna try and catch a little more bait here before we quickly try and find a campsite. Great common carp. Enjoying the day, just on the sandbar, trying to catch whatever we can. There, we're hooked up. What in the world is that? Ooh. Yeah, we're hooked up. I think I know what that is too. Best case scenario. Yep. Okay. There's a buffalo. I don't know my buffalo species. Smallmouth, largemouth, or black. But I do know that this is a good bait. Very happy to catch this fish. We're gonna go and try and find a spot kind of similar to last night. I'm telling you guys, I don't think everything this trip has told me to go against my instincts, which my instincts are fish this sandbar, this deep hole, this eddy, this wood, and it just hasn't been the ticket at all. And this spot is literally epic, and I'm gonna pass on it. Okay folks, we're looking for a campsite. It's hot. Okay, it's game time, y'all. It's probably about 5 o'clock. I don't have long at all to get my camp set up. But before I do that, I had to stop at this extremely deep hole. Big piece of cut buffalo. There we go. I think we're hooked up with something. Look for the bigger bait. Well, there's a little guy.
At this point of the trip, I was having major audio problems, but fishing was pretty good.
Or not, I don't know. He's in this wood though. He's gotta still be on there, right? Yeah, he's on there. Oh, come on out. There we go. Oh, he's not bigger. He felt big. It's alright. It's right on top of this log jam. Oh crap. No, I got my rig stuck. There's a blue cat. Hit it hard as he could. A lot of fun. We're about to set up camp, guys, but that's a fun fish right there. See you, bud. Had to splash me, didn't he? Okay, we are in Battery Mageddon, but I had to turn this camera on because I know one of these is about to get hammered. It's coming. Oh, that's on. Feels stronger, but I can't tell. Ooh. It does feel strong. I drag really tight because we're in the wood, but fun. He's making noise. What do we got? I don't think he's very big even. He's bigger. He's fun too. Oh, that ain't bad. Biggest of the day for sure. And I'd be one that make a great dinner, but I'm not cooking dinner tonight. Okay, he's mean. But there's a hard-earned fish. I'm gonna put a bait back out there. Let's let him go. I'm gonna toss him away from me so he doesn't splash too much. He wants to splash. There we go. Oh, yeah. Woo! There's a pretty good sized piece of buffalo fillet. I actually put that with the 8-ounce sinker this time. It's just got basically a channel on that outer wall, but most of this here is kind of a shallow sandbank. The reason why I have an 8-ounce on here though is because I'm gonna put it out kind of far to see if I can get it to stick in the channel there. Our smaller bait, and we're just gonna put it out not far from where we are. Just a gentle toss. Yeah, you're probably talking 3-4 feet right there. You know, it's hard to put into words what an experience this has been. It's my day 6 of 7, and it's really hard to describe. But I will say, there's nothing like this. I really like to fish, you guys know that. Obviously, I love to fish, but then I love to explore. Exploring and fishing is like an experience of awe. I mean, look at this big bend right here. These trees are huge, the banks are steep, the river widens. And I just get to be a part of it. Well, the truth is you can fit a lot of crap in a kayak. I forgot all about it until tonight. But we've got a 3rd rod we're gonna bust out, and we're gonna put the live channel cat on it. It's the final night. Monster bait. Let's see what we can do. All right, folks. Check out this bait. This right here is the live channel cat. I had a swim when I got here, which was rejuvenating, and I've changed clothes into some less dirty clothes. All the clothes I brought on this trip are dirty now. That's why I didn't change the last 2 days. But I had to get out of them now. So anyways, we're at this great spot in between 2 bends on the river, and this is just kind of a highway in between them. And so that's what we're fishing. You know, seems like a good nighttime spot. I've got leaned off of food. Before I came here, like this whole year, the last 5 months or so, I've been intermittent fasting, right? Not eating till I get off work, and a lot of times just 1 meal a day. Well, out here it's like that, except for it's even leaner, because usually at home my 1 meal a day will be pretty big, but out here my 1 meal a day has been super lean, man. Just catfish. Except for last night, I had like a fillet of catfish and 2 cans of sardines. I regret eating those 2 cans of sardines now, because I only have 1 can of sardines left, and that's all the protein I have. I do have some rice that's not cooked that I think I'm gonna literally throw in my mouth and wash with water. and I think it'll expand in my stomach. This is a can of sardines. After that, I have all this rice, but I don't want to cook it. So I'm gonna just put it in my mouth. Whoa. I'm over here filtering water, and this buffalo that was out there in the middle got hammered. Just trying to, whoa. Okay, good fish, I think. What do we got? Yeah, I was out on the, whoa, 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 brother. All right, good fish. It's the best of trip, it should be. Oh, wow. Nice fish. Nice mean fish right here. Not huge, but not bad. All right. Real good fish. Easily the best of this trip. Oh man. Come on. Okay. That's a good one right there. And the meanest of them all. I want to let them go because both of my thumbs, I'll show you, but they're hurting. Nice fish right there, really solid fight. Let's let him go. We're hoping to be awoken with a giant. Good night. Wow. Wow, this rod's getting destroyed. Destroyed. And the fish came straight to the top. It's gotta be another blue, right? Gotta be another blue. Yeah. Super aggressive blue cap. Let's let him go. 5 minutes after we put a bait out. I made it. I've never been so glad to stop fishing in my whole life. The last 7 days have been absolutely epic, and it's just been an absolutely wonderful experience. I'm really grateful that you guys watch, hit subscribe, and like the video if you want to. For me, thus far in my life, the adventure of a lifetime. Thanks, guys.